Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today for this quick Frugal Friday tip, I'm going to share some kind of recycled things that you can use to make your painting life easier, or maybe you want to share some supplies with a friend. This is a great way to do it. So I'm going to show you one of my travel bags. I have a few different travel bags that I use depending on how much space I'm going to have and how much time I'm going to have. So this is my quick travel bag. I've shown it to you before in other videos, but I have a waterproof pen, white gel pen, pencil, water brush. That's pretty standard stuff. But then when you look in here, I've got some recycled or household elements that are really handy. So I've got a sleeve actually that I cut off of a white t-shirt that was destined for the rag bag. So I'm using that instead of a paper towel. I've got this, it's one of those like flavor enhancer bottles, and I'll show you how to use this. Here's an empty one. Any of these bottles, if you turn it firmly, you can fill this up under the sink, and then you just push that on, and then when you open it up like that, you can fill up your water brushes really easily. So I've got a water brush right here that needs to be filled. I'm just gonna unscrew it. This is kind of a new to me one here. Oops, some screws up here. Oh, good grief. There we go. I'm new to these, so I haven't used these ones too much. And then you just put the end, you give it a squeeze, and it fills it. And you can do that without making a mess. Of course, I dropped a drop of water, but that's not the end of the world. And there you go. So these are super handy. They're nice and flat. They fit in a pencil case really easily. And it's free because you're recycling it. Any travel size hairspray bottle is perfect for cleaning out and filling with water to mist your paper, if you like to do that. Any old binder clip is great for holding your sketchbook open. I probably wouldn't do a clothespin, but any binder clip or like these style clips that you can find at like Dollar Tree for in the office supply section, those are great as well. Anything like that to hold your sketchbook open. And then when it comes to palettes, now this is for my water brush palette, the tiny one here. I've been using this this Portable Painter Micro, and I've got to say it's not my favorite. I find it a little finicky and clumsy, but I'm at least going to finish using up that paint and then probably switch over to something else. But another great thing you can use, and I did share this in another Frugal Friday, is an old makeup palette. Now I would put a piece of like probably white tape over the back just so I'd have a nice mixing area. I'd put the tape on the outside, just some white duct tape or something. And then I'd have this nice area that I can mix in. You could put in like 6, 7, 8, you could put in like probably 8 or 9 colors in there. And you could even put a wide brush if you wanted to because of the shape of the pans. So there's another great way that you can either share watercolor paints with a friend or take your tube paints and make yourself a little travel kit. Now this tip is one I recently heard of, and I thought it was a great idea. And this is one of those disposable contact lens cases. So generally if I'm not a contact lens wearer, but my daughter is, they get these cases when they get a new bottle of solution. So I heard that you could use them for gouache when you're traveling. Then I thought what would be even better is to have one side, because you have two sides, put masking fluid in one side, and then put white gouache in the other if you like to use gouache, or you could put table salt in there if you like to do salt effects. All sorts of little things you could keep in here. You only have to open one side at a time, so you don't have to worry about spills. They're meant for holding liquid, so they're not going to spill. So just a wonderful little thing for bringing like a little bit of medium, or a little bit like maybe you like to bring iridescent medium or granulation medium or whatever, and you don't want to carry the big bottles. This is a great way to do it. And then this, I was looking at this after I finished up this jar of Just Egg. I liked that it was nice and flat and the cap came off easily, and it was meant to hold liquid. So I thought this would make a really great water container if you wanted to fill up water buckets. It's just easier to get the cap off. I actually have a flask that I use for water. However, I find the cap kind of finicky to come on and off, and this actually holds more water, and it's just easier to undo. So there you have it. I just thought this was so cool to use a contact lens case, but I mean, think of the things you could put in there. Gouache masking fluid would be what I would mostly use, but granulation medium, iridescent medium, oxgall, gum arabic, anything that you want to carry with you, that you want to have in a little container, that you want to portion out from one of your bigger containers. Plus, I always think it's a good idea to put the masking fluid in something else. We used to use film canisters back in the day. We would pour off a little masking fluid in a film canister and work from that, so we didn't end up like contaminating our big bottle, because these last a long time, especially the Winsor & Newton brand for whatever reason. Or I should say they should, I don't know, because I've had this bottle for years, but if you just take out a little bit into another container and keep your main container capped off and you don't work right from the bottle, it lasts a lot longer. This stuff reeks. I think a lot of brands don't use the ammonia anymore, because this is the kind that's lasted the longest for me. I've tried other kinds and they all just get kind of gummy in the tube eventually. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this Frugal Friday tip and it helps you make better use of your supplies, and it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like these. Until next time, happy crafting.